feeding him data. So, yeah, we'll find out. I gotta... This shouldn't be difficult to do. I could do that in like 10 minutes. I just need to make an API change as well. Hyrule Castle! Oh, sweet! Oh my god, and Moon Pearl early too. Oh my god! Yes, please! Watch it be in the back. Shit, 3 days tomorrow, it'll be 2! I mean, we're almost to tomorrow already. Wait. Back up. What was this asking me if I can't sleep? It's like 11 o'clock over there. Why are you guys still awake? Oh man, that's fair. That is fair. Well, the good news is we got our bombs already, which means even if the boots are in the back, we're going to be just fine. God, I gotta work on this. So bad. I'm so bad at NMG. Oh, speaking of which, I need to... I've been so busy. I have been so busy with shit that I haven't had the opportunity to put up new channel incentives. Because now there's really no place to put your money. Except for the shit mode, but yeah. Fucking shit. So bad. I want that bomb. Damn it, I actually wanted that bomb, because that means I would have 3 for sure going into Kakariko. Well, so be it. If the boots are here, it doesn't matter, because then we don't need to use one in the back. Yo, Gil, what's up, dude? Oh, I'm a little off there. Yeah. Ugh. I gotta be careful here. Yeah. Gotta be damn careful there. I was way off, and I caught him on the corner. So, yeah. I'm actually gonna stop here and get a heart, just in case, because that would have been really bad. Another long day in retail land, huh? I can only imagine the bullshit you're going through right now. Like you and Matsuri and everybody in retail and everybody in medical. I feel horrible for you guys. I'm really sloppy tonight. Yeah. Yeah, that's a, again, I can't even imagine. I would not want to be part of it. Luckily, my job has yet to be affected by anything, and I hope it stays that way, but, we'll see. I think it's possible that I will see some residual effects from this, too. So much easier with boots. Hey, at least you guys get a... Wow, and a bow? What is this shit? fuck, man? So Eastern's going to be a crystal. We're going to go there. There's going to be, and we're going to sequence break it, and there'll be nothing. That's how this game works. Shit. Come on. Oh, you do get... I did not know that. Oh, so you have to be stupid careful. What? What is this seed? Oh, we're totally gonna get Ice Rod fucked. Shit. Hold on. I gotta read what you said there. 545 isn't bad. Okay, yeah, I can imagine. I mean, they're just used to it, so it's like, hey, I've done this my entire life this way, and yeah, dude, yeah, if you've got an autoimmune, you gotta be damn fucking careful. Especially in a fucking, goddamn, in a fucking retail? That's ridiculous, man. Like, that is... Yeah, that's fucking scary, man. I know in your situation, too, you can't not be there. Nice. Jesus. This seed's giving us everything. Is that a red rupee? Yeah, okay, good. I mean, you almost have to at that point. I mean, you can't... Well, obviously, if some things get bad, you can't be there. We are gonna get Ice Rod fucked so hard. This is... What you're seeing here is just a setup. This is a setup. This is, oh, here's all this stuff. You'll be fine. Ice Rod will be buried so far up Sahasrah's ass, you'll never find it. In a bottle, we can clear out Kakariko now. Yeah, this is... There's... Something bad's gonna happen. Something bad's gonna happen. Something bad is gonna happen. It's never this easy. Oh, cool! So they knocked out your copyright issues. Good. That didn't take too long. Yeah, I would have expected that to take a lot longer. Trust me, you'll still have to deal with it. Like, you'll still probably have to deal with bullshit, but yeah. That's good. That's good. There's Kane. I actually would have expected that to take a bit longer. Ow. Stop trying to blow yourself up. Do that all the time. God, we got money, we got items, we got boots. What more could you want? I wouldn't mind a lamp after what we dealt with yesterday. I wouldn't mind just a random lamp. Not that I really care much for the lamp, but this... And we have the additional arrow. So, hey, what are you going to do? This would be one of those situations where I kind of like the lamp. We close. Well, I ain't doing it. Not a fucking chance I'm doing that thing twice. That shit can't come up here, so... God, that was horrible. So I did go back and I watched some of my reactions. And... yeah. I could see why my wife put on headphones. Blue 3-5. Well, let's just go ahead and go straight to Eastern. I mean, we're going to do it anyway, so... in this case, I mean, it's a crystal. We have everything we need to finish it. We'll just do it. Even, again, the lantern here isn't going to call us so much. Oh, fuck. Really? Alright, whatever. Yeah, it was unpleasant. I'd apologize, but I don't care. Some clippers. It deserved the rage. It deserved the rage. Oh, by the way, I forgot. Because of the little influx we had yesterday after we got raided, subs have a nice new surprise waiting for them. God, why am I fucking this up today? There it is. Good evening. Good evening, lemons. You know what? When life hands you lemons, don't make lemonade. Give the lemons back. Demand to see Live's manager. If you've never heard the OC remix of Deconstructing Lemons, you need to. Oh, the fro. I totally forgot about the fro. I totally forgot about that. But yeah, you need to go listen to Deconstructing Lemons or Reconstructing Lemons, whichever one it was. I think it's Deconstructing Lemons is what it's called, I believe. Yeah, it's so good. We've been using that one actually in a Discord for a while, so I've had that one kind of sitting there for a while. I didn't make that. Walter made that. Wow. Well, now this is actually in Logic. Wow, we are just getting all the goods here. Wait, are we two? Oh, it's two. Never mind. Shit. I don't need to do this. For some reason, I thought that was one. Alright, well, unfortunately, we can't use said fire rod. Okay, there he is. Uh-oh. He moved. I was afraid I activated him. I'm the guy that's gonna burn your house down with the lemons. Now it's stuck in my head. Again, if you've never heard it, it's amazing because it's J.K. Simmons doing Cave Johnson from Portal 2. It's so fucking funny. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the arrows here just because I know that they're here. Yeah, it's amazing. I love that song. Hey, we actually got something out of here. That's remarkable. When it's early when you get early bow and you're able to do Eastern and it's a crystal, you never get anything. Gonna have my engineers create a combustible lemon that burns your house down. Alright, we just need hammer or mitts. And yeah, I mean, there's not much else you can say about this. It's been a nice start so far. Oops. Oh, no, we're not going to do this here. We've got all the shit we need. Agina will be... Agina will come later. I'm not worried about it right now. We can get down there really fast, too, so... Not like it's a big deal. Just because I know it's an Easter egg, but it's fucking with me right now. For those that don't know, I turned... God damn it. So you remember it was, what, 6 months ago or so, we added bombs to the tracker, whenever it was, 6 months ago. And everybody was, you know, there was... Quake and Book. The reason I did it is because, you know, a couple people wanted it, and it was kind of one of those things people just wanted, and it makes sense, and I've actually been using it too. But there's always the gag that you never get the... You know what? You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna head straight over here. We'll leave that for later. We'll come back down to this. But you never get bombs when you play standard. So I made the bombs not clickable in any mode except for standard. And by standard, they're default off. I got the joke. I don't know if everybody else did. But I thought it was funny. It's just off there. Ugh, shitty menu. How am I gonna do this now? So eventually I'm gonna need to go back and do Ice Rod Cave and all that shit. Hopefully we get... I mean, if we get Flute, that would just make it super easy. But how would we do it otherwise? Because... I'm trying to think how that would work. If it makes sense to boot down there or to swim? What's faster? Ugh, we got the... Oops. A little low. We got the shit version of desert here. We gotta go back and forth twice. What's the proper way to do that? Because I'm, what, 1, 2, 3 screen transitions, but they're fast screen transitions. I mean, they're just straight shots. Versus swimming, which is slow, but you get the... I don't know. Yeah, I think running is probably faster. Because the swimming is going to be slow, even though you get to cut through the middle. I'm gonna suspect we're gonna run it. Alright, so it's Ambrosia, so we know there's an item on the boss. You know, I give Blaine shit about this mode all the time. But it's a good mode. It is a good mode. He done good with this one. I mean, it's such a good mode that it has kind of become a staple. It's like... everybody likes this mode for the most part. So... I'm a huge fan of keys. Like, inverted key sanity is one of my favorite modes. Just because it makes inverted really fun. But I'll do just about anything with keys involved, except for cross keys, because I just suck at entrance. I'm just really bad at entrance. Yeah, I'd say inverted keys is probably my favorite mode, which is great because when Season 1 of Ladder begins, that is the new mode. That's the new flavor of the season. That's what... Oh, fuck, really? Inverted is... Yeah, I mean, anytime you do anything outside of the norm, it does... You know, it does make things a little bit funky. Yeah. Well, I've found one other issue tonight I got to address. It's a technical issue. I just need to address it. I don't know what the hell the problem is, but easy. It's really easy to Band-Aid fix it. I'll probably do that here in the next couple of days, and then I need to finish the website. I'm actually going to be putting an extra questionnaire out. I'm going to be doing it here probably tomorrow. And because there's been enough people that have asked me about this now, and it got brought up again tonight, which is, should we expand from... That's funny. Should we expand from 5 races to 4 races... Or, I'm sorry, from 4 races to 5 races per day. Which isn't difficult, and the system is built to handle that very easily. There is a drawback, though, and it's a significant one. And I don't want to turn people off of it. That's why I'm not sure how I want to do it. So I'm going to see if I can't get some feedback from people. I have a feeling I know what it's going to be. And people are going to be like, yeah, do it, more races better. But I think the majority of the people that are going to be doing that will never hit the cap. So... They're not the type of people I want to hear from on this. But basically, the system is designed... Well, going from 4 to 5, I don't think there's burnout, because people generally only do 1 a day, or 2 a day, if that. The problem is there's a logistical issue from it. Because we... Yo, Looney, what are you doing up? Jesus. The way it is right now is that we do 24 hours of races and then a 1-hour shift. So it's effectively 25 hours for all of the races, and it works great. And then it constantly shifts and all that. If we change it from 4 to 5, we just change it to 5-hour shifts instead of 6-hour shifts. And it just fixes itself. But the system is built also to not have overlapping races, which means we'd have to shut the window at 4 hours. Ow, that's a little prick that got me the other day, too, when I was fake flippering. We'd have to change it from a 5-hour race window to a 4-hour race window, which generally isn't a big deal. You know, most people are going to finish seeds with, you know, between an hour and a half and 2.5 hours anyway, but... there might be some shit mystery seeds out there, or some cross key seeds that... Exactly. Or, and this is where I'm more concerned about this part of it, which is the newer people. People that, like, do an AD keys run that take 4 hours. And I don't want to turn those guys off. Because if it actually takes 4 hours to finish a seed, I want them to get a time. I don't want them to get an auto forfeit. And that's what they would get. If they took 4 hours and 1 minute, they would get an auto forfeit. And I'm afraid that would turn people off. And so I'm a little... That's where I'm concerned. Yo, what's up, dude? What did you do to I haven't played Magic. I don't play Magic anymore, hardly. I sneak on Arena a little bit from time to time, but that's really it. I actually sold my Magic Online collection again. I sold when the market got hot again. You just stopped too? Yeah. I love the game. I still do, but I haven't played competitively in a year. We still draft over here from time to time. We bust out the poker table down here, and that's why I bought it, and we play down here from time to time. Obviously, we haven't done that recently, but anyway, yeah, so that's my biggest concern about going from 4 to 5. Like, the schedule can handle it, the modes can handle it. We would add a 6th mode. We would add standard to the rotation, which got the second most votes when we did the voting thing this the last questionnaire. So we just add standard to the pool, and it still rotates. So we have 6 seeds or 6 modes over 5 slots. And it still randomly shuffles them, which is perfect. Nothing changes there. So that part still works just fine. I just don't want... Yes, they can. That is... Yeah, okay. It's the thing that I want to avoid. Can it be? Absolutely. I actually do not have a race stop time in the database, but it'd be really easy to add. It wouldn't take much. We just add it and we're done. And then it's effectively handled. But I don't necessarily want to... It just adds complexity to it. It just adds extra complexity to the system, and now we're dealing with... if we extend... If the other 4 modes are 4 hours, and everything else is 5 hours, then... Now we have a natural 3-hour shift, which doesn't work near as well as a 1-hour shift, so... hold on, what were you saying there? Sorry, I'm not avoiding there, I was just having a... Thomas got an expensive crap at 16 there, but... Oh, okay, that's cool. Oh, dude, you'll be back. Everybody goes back. Trust me, you'll be back to Magic. Everybody goes back. Everybody goes back. Yeah, my original thought when I actually brought this up was 6 races every 4 hours. But then when I was doing the brainstorming, the shift came in. The shift was thought up. I missed that somehow. Was brought up in a brainstorming session, and it just fit perfectly in there. Wow, we're getting everything in this seed. The natural 1-hour shift worked perfectly with what we were trying to do. So, whoa, jeez, come on, really? There we go. So going from 6-hour windows to 5-hour windows isn't a big deal. It's just I have to kill the race at 4 hours. You have to. You have to kill the race at 4 hours. You can't let it go any longer than that, because then you're going to have overlap. You're going to have natural overlap. So, and you just can't do it. It doesn't work with natural overlap because it's ELO. I need those rankings need to be generated before the start of every race, and they need to be accurate. So if it takes too long and there's overlap, well, now ELO is invalid because it didn't get generated because everybody didn't finish. So there's just a lot going on there that I need to figure out. And we don't have a fucking hammer. I mean, again, let me change that. Oh, hold on. Let me get this down here. We got 6, and we got blue, and of course we have green there. It would be insanely easy for me to fix. In fact, I don't even need to change any code. I need to change the bot code to go from to do a 5-hour timer to a 4-hour timer. That's literally it. I change it from, what is it, 18 million milliseconds to, what would it be? 16 or 15,000 or 15 million, 1.5 million, whatever it is. It's all in milliseconds, but I just got to change it to the appropriate number. And that's it. So, sorry, I'm reading what you... SRL eliminates for $25 in Misty. Oh, that's nice. Shit, yeah. Get those dollars. So I knew Turtle Rock was going to be one of these because we know we're going to get Ice Rock fucked. Like, we're guaranteed going to get Ice Rock fucked. This seed has been way too generous not to get Ice Rock fucked. What the fuck? We do have that cane, right? Yeah, I just didn't mark it. Jesus Christ, this seed. I'll tell you what, you did crack at the right time to sell shit, because right now the market is just plummeting because obviously people are not playing paper. So it's a good time to invest if you wanted to play paper Magic, just because again, the economy right now is just shit. I'm gonna leave a heart here just in case I don't have enough magic for this. I'm sure I do, but I'm paranoid. Wow. Okay, well. I'm going to do something I wouldn't normally do in this scenario. I mean, we're potentially one item away from go here. We need Flute. So... Oh, no, I'm sorry, 2. We need Ice Rod. Flute and Ice Rod. So I'm going to go to the hubs here. And see if we can't sneak out a Super Jet here. Yeah, yeah, you're going to be able to buy shit super cheap right now. It's just, people aren't playing, so paper prices are plummeting. Digital prices went up. My Magic Online collection went up 60%. That's why I sold it. Because I was just sitting on it. I wasn't playing it. Yeah. Oh, this is Wizards of the Coast dream, is to make everything digital, because paper is expensive. Printing cards is fucking expensive. Is that my cat or my... Is that one of my cats or my... I think that was... I think my wife just woke up for some reason. Either that or I've got a cat that's causing trouble up there. Yeah, I mean... It's just what's going on right now. I mean, there's not much you can do about it. Yeah, and Modern's all the shit that I sold was all Modern stuff. That's why I was able to get money for it. So, yeah, I don't know what that is. It's in our bedroom. Our bedroom's right above us. You're probably right. It probably is the cats. I have no cats down here right now. All 3 cats are upstairs. So, you're probably right. My wife went to bed an hour and a half ago, so... My guess is she's out. Well, they're probably digging it right now because it's warmer upstairs. I was talking about this earlier. We've had our air conditioner on for 2 hours now because it was in the mid-70s here in Chicago today, and I haven't had to turn the air on yet this year. So it ended up getting to 80 degrees upstairs. While we were down here, we didn't notice that it was getting warmer up there. And I got up to 80 degrees, and so I had to crank the AC, and it's been on for the last 2 hours. So it's warm, really warm upstairs, and it's getting cold down here. I closed the vent so that it wouldn't get too cold down here, but he doesn't do a great job. What the hell is going on up there? I don't know if you guys can hear that. Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna go away, but competitive is very fastly just going digital only. The problem is... Oh, Jesus. Really? Really? Okay, for whatever reason, I can't seem to hit that right now. It's not difficult. Okay, it's Cat. I just heard him running up there. The thing is that I have no faith in Wizards of the Coast's digital department. They're pretty fucking awful. I mean, dude, you sell whatever you gotta sell, man. They didn't even come from me. They came from a buddy of mine, so... Because he has a shit ton of Kamigawa stuff, and they're just sitting there. That was 2. That's a map, so if we find that's key. So we don't know where the compass is. We haven't found the compass yet. And we got to keep one of these dinos alive so that I can death warp. So hit me. I don't have a fairy in a bottle, do I? Pretty sure I don't. Okay, there's compass. So we got to check the other 2. Yeah. That's cool. Well, again, it's... Yeah, I'm not in any way... Jesus Christ. I'm not in any way, shape, or form ever going to commit to another fucking CCG ever again. That's for damn sure. They're too fucking expensive. Yeah, I probably could have... That would actually have been a good time to hammer jump, just to go around the other way. It probably would have saved a little bit of time there. I don't normally hammer jump in non-key modes, but it wouldn't have been the worst thing in the world there. What the fuck are they doing up there? Cat's going crazy. How many people we get in this race? 34? I think 34? We had an Ambrosia at 40 yesterday. Or earlier today. We had a 46 yesterday. 46 fucking people. It's ridiculous. I'm just blown away by how fast this has grown. I saw tonight's SRL race had 10. Well, I mean, you're talking that you're comparing apples and Volkswagens there. That's really difficult to compare those two games because one of them is inherently busted. You only use Discord. Yeah. Everything's in Discord. So I kind of orphan pyramid doing it this way, and I don't normally do that, but I'm gonna stand by my I'm not even gonna go look at it right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the other side. There's just so much shit on the other side. So if there's something on pyramid or catfish, I'm just fucked. But yeah, I mean, it's good and bad. I mean, it's good because it's all right there. It's bad because it runs on Discord's API, which is a little flaky sometimes. I haven't had too many issues, but occasionally I do get... and I need to find a way to fix this. This is actually one of the things on my to-do list, but I don't know what the cause is. Where the bot will just disconnect. There's not an error or anything like that, it just disconnects. And my guess is that there's a ping request to the Discord APIs that has a timeout attached to it. And it's timing out. That's my guess. But I haven't been able to figure that one out, so I have to keep an eye on it. What I need... And my concern is that if it fails in the middle of a race, it's going to fuck all the shit up. I have some logic in there to recover an active race, but I know it's not perfect. And my concern is if we disconnect from the Discord API mid-race, the race is not recoverable. And then, effectively, the race is going to be lost. And that's my fear. So. Not only that, I don't have a way to... Like, I don't have a way to notify me that... And I probably could find a way to do it. I just haven't put any thought into it. No way of notifying me that the bot went down. I'm not going to sit here and fucking check it every 10 minutes to make sure the bot's running. To make sure the bot's still connected. I don't have a way to have a notification actively set up to do that. And I could. It would require an additional service, but I could do it. I just don't want to. It's a pain in the ass. That's Troy up there. I can tell by his padded feet. Like, I could have an active ping. Shit. We just take the death warp here, right? It's still faster. And I'm gonna lose hearts. Hi, Troy. You and your brother having fun up there? I've been hearing you. Like, I can make an active ping service and just monitor the ping. That wouldn't be too difficult, but then I would just have to create another service that runs on there. So I'm basically putting layer upon layer of verification and not actually fixing an issue, just kind of saying, oh, this is this, and we need to get back to fixing it or whatever. I don't know. I don't want to make it too complex. I don't want to make too many moving parts. I gotta just, yeah. There's a few things I still need to address. I need to get those solved first, and then, because I got, what, 3.5 weeks before we're set to go live Season 1, so I got 3.5 weeks to get that in the website done. Get that one? Yeah, I did, okay. Well, it would have been great, except that, yeah, I took 2 extra hits there. Whatever. I was really hoping that was going to be Mirror, because I would love to check Pedestal here just in case. Because Ice Rock could definitely be there. Talking flute. So, but... I mean, it's close. I mean, the bot's been running perfectly over the last 3 days. I haven't had to touch it. So I'm comfortable with that aspect of the ladder. It's there. Now I just need to get through adding a few additional features that I need for administrative controls. Found out the other day I have no ability to remove somebody from an active race. I mean, that's a pretty big deal. I actually had to wait for the race to end to do the action, so... I need to add that in there. I got to do the thing I found tonight where the bot is... I got to feel like the bot is getting blocked by Discord. Okay, this is probably going to be... Oops, I had that. This is probably a small key. I hope it is. I mean, I guess I could just take the items a little bit. So yeah, I still got some shit to do. And then at the same time, I got league matches to do now, so... Got league match tomorrow and Thursday. No, so, there is an issue. It's not an issue. It's a control of Discord where you cannot send messages. Like if I ran into this the other day when I was trying to send seeds manually, where yeah, you can only send like 15, 20 messages at a time, and then you get throttled. But I was under the assumption that the bots were exempt from that. Now maybe that's not the case. But I also looked really briefly on... 2 people didn't get the seed tonight, too. Which doesn't make sense. You know, there is no... Not only that, the 2 people that didn't get them were completely separate. They were not in the same matches. They were completely apart from each other on the pairings. So there was no shenanigans going on there. So it just doesn't... I would expect to have seen a different result, but that is probably what it is. It probably is. So I just need to put a method in there to give the ability for users to... Yeah, they're sent for yeah, they're DM'd. So it is probably what it is. It probably is that where the bot is getting spam blocked. Which I get. It's not giving me an error or anything, so what I need to do is I need to just add an additional command so you can manually request your seed. So, that's all. The thing is, we had that one of 46 yesterday. Nobody got blocked. Everybody got their seed. It worked perfectly. Everybody got their seed. That was 46. We have 30... What was it again? 36 tonight? 34 tonight. And 2 people didn't get theirs. So the numbers don't add up unless it's a variable throttle. Yo, Shiver, what's up, dude? Yeah. Actually, one of the dude that didn't get it actually sent me a picture of his DM window, so he opened up his DM window and he didn't get it. So I believe that he didn't get it. So yeah, I just need to go through it and figure it out. Again, it's not difficult. This is going to take me 10 minutes. I just need to make an API return to return the seed link, and yeah, and that's it. And then just put a request into the bot. It's going to be the simplest request. I mean, it'll take 10 minutes. I already have the code in there for sending out the embed DMs, so I just need to piggyback it. That's all. It's a very easy fix for a very specific problem. It's not solving the issue. But if it is throttling, there is no solution to it. It's just a problem. I would need to know the exact throttling rules and then work around it to make sure it doesn't happen. But I think because, like, I don't expect to get races that have more than, you know, I don't think we're ever going to have a situation where races are going to have more than 50 or 60 entrants. So we've almost kind of hit that cap already. We're really close. And if 10 people don't get it, then they just put the command in the thing and they get their seed. So... Oh, Shiver, man, that sucks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. That is... though. Yeah, that's... I'm not gonna take another hit here. How old was your Poochie? It's something I know we're gonna have to deal with our cats, and I hate to even think about it. I don't handle death well. It's something I don't have a skill for. Shit, really? Gonna get hit by this one too. Wow. Okay, well we just fucked up line for no reason. Damn. Alright, we just full cleared this for no reason, because it's green pendant. We knew that.
Look at my nipples.
Yo, thanks for the follow. Much, much appreciated. It's Nipples After Dark. Yeah. Yeah, I'm real sorry, man. It's what we you know, we have when you have responsibility as a pet owner, it's just part of it, but it doesn't make it any fucking easier. It's fucking horrible. I'm skipping the smithy here intentionally. Because I'm gonna go to ice. Yeah, but like I said, we've got two cats. Damn it, we got two cats that are getting up there. Troy is 10, Jasper's 9. And Troy is already starting to show some signs that he's, you know, getting a little bit older. He, his attitude has changed. He can still be pretty fucking agile. I mean, he was just racing down here a second ago. But, occasionally he'll jump and he just won't have...
My nipples.
Sorry, trying to say something serious and then that happens. But, thanks for the follow. Much, much appreciated. Happy Tuesday, or Wednesday, wherever you're at. Anyway. No, it's fine. What am I doing? I don't even go to the right spot. I got so distracted there. I was trying to go to Ice Palace, and I knew where I was going, but I can't go there. I can't get there from here. Yeah. It sucks. It sucks. It is what it is. As pet owners, we have to just acknowledge that it's inevitable. It's going to happen. You can't avoid it. It is going to happen. The exception to the rule is like my dad, who's got a African gray parrot, and those things can live to be like 100. Like, that parrot will outlive him. He knows it too. Hey, Kiva. How you doing, sweetie? Were you and your brothers having fun upstairs, causing trouble? I could hear you from down here. Yeah. You gonna come up? You gonna come up? Oh, here she comes. Hi. How you doing, Bubby? You gonna go lay down on your bed? Yeah, they go fast. This little runt right here, that's coming right next to me, well, she is gonna constantly look like a kitten, but she's 4. You know, we've had her for 2.5 years. We adopted her; she was 1.5. We've had her for, well, it'll be 3 years in August. And there she goes. So yeah, it's like... I'm not going to bomb jump this, because we are going to full clear this. There's no way we find both items right away in the 2, so... I'm not worried about having any fuck-ups here. Alright, take it easy, dude. Have a good one. Yeah, we'll be on tomorrow. Tomorrow will be an interesting stream. We'll be on at 7 o'clock Central, but you're gonna... It's not a stream I would recommend turning into, to be honest, because we're gonna be on... I'm just gonna be sitting here reading a spoiler log, because it's our league spoiler race, but I'll be on, and I'll be feeding Gloin information and all that jazz. I'll probably have Gloin's stream up on my screen so you can see that. It's probably better just to watch the restream. I think there is a restream for this one. What are you doing? Cat's going crazy. So this is one of those situations... Good. That's good, 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 big key. This is one of those situations where I don't want to see... That's beautiful. Alright, we're down to 1. Hey, what do you know? It's the ice rod. Who knew? I mean, who predicted that an hour ago? Very cool, dude. Yeah, like I said, we'll be on tomorrow. I'm piloting tomorrow, and then I'm driving on... I drive on Thursday. Alright, that's 3. Perfect. Ooh, we actually do need to get a key. Okay, so we gotta kill this. We gotta kill the freezer here because we need to get the key here. And it's not here, so we gotta get it from the big chest. So it's the big chest that got the key. Oh wait, I just realized I don't need to do this. But I guess it's fine. I could have just gone into the next room and picked up the key there, but whatever. We did this. We did the deed. We have Bombos. We're going to be good. Be really fucking cool if Ice Rod was here. We do not have the magic to use Fire Rod here. We're 1 short. Luckily, we have Bombos. We have Blue Goo, too. I just don't want to use it. Okay, so we're going to check... We'll do Meyer, of course. But now we've got lots of choices because we have a couple of random turn-ins. We have Fat Fairy. Not have a good corner there. This one's got 3 hits still on it. Jesus Christ. That was not a good corner. So now Fat Fairy is also open. We've got a lot of overworld here. Or we could just go mode it and just say fuck it, it's going to be at Turtle Rock, because that's where the Ice Rod is. That's where it always is. Alright, we'll do Mire Shed. We'll do Mire Shed, and probably Green Pendant, because we went out of our way to do Green Pendant. I'm not sure I do Fat Fairy and Pyramid. But we did go out of our way to full clear Skullwoods. Or, I'm sorry, Thieves Town, because we were standing right there. So... I feel I owe it. I need to turn that Green Pendant in. Well, we'll do Mire first. We'll do Mire Shed, save quit to, save quit, check, Green Pendant. It takes about 40 seconds to do. It's 40 seconds to a minute for 3 checks. Do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? Maybe. Maybe. It's still more likely that it's in Turtle Rock, because it just always is. We also don't have the mirror. And the only thing that's the only thing that I'm concerned about is, you know, when we ran all that data, another data point that came up is the Ice Rod's #1 location in all of the game. I fucked up the dash here. Is Mimic Cave. It's one of those weird statistical anomalies, but Ice Rod is placed at Mimic Cave more than any other location of the game by about 0.2%. It's actually 0.2% doesn't seem like it's a lot. It's significant when you compare it against every other location in the game. So there's a part of me that's like, you know, do I want to find Mirror before going there? Maybe if I get a couple of extra checks and find the mirror, then maybe the Ice Rod will pick itself up. I was actually hoping this was the item. Mimic Cave. Yeah, Ice Rod is at Mimic Cave more than any other location in the game. Second place on that is Lumberjack. Again, they're small percentages. If I remember something, it was like 0.5% for Mimic Cave, and then like 0.3 something percent for Lumberjack. Again, it's not a lot. It doesn't seem like it's a lot, but it's a lot. But it actually is significant when you compare it to every other location that is in the game. And every other location drops by 0.0 whatever percent. It's very minimal. And then you have a location like that that is so much higher than the others. I suspect it has something to do with the seeding logic, because Ice Rod's that weird item that you can literally put anywhere, and it's one of the last places it can be. That's why I think we find it on Laser Bridge so often. But I haven't looked at the code to determine that, so I can't get my water now because I waited too long. Let's wait for the fanfare. Yeah, it's those are the, again, location 1 and location 2 is of single locations is Mimic Cave and Lumberjack. The numbers are slightly skewed when you consider like Laser Bridge, because there's 4 potential items on Laser Bridge. So those are lower percentages, but if you group them up, they're a little bit higher. So it just depends on how you eat the data and then consider what is what. So yeah, it's just a little funky. What I do plan on doing is, when the next major patch comes out, is I want to rerun it, but I want to parse it differently so that we can do analysis on breakdowns of locations and comparisons, because that's kind of what's missing from this. Is a really good example of this is if I find 2 keys in Hope Room, should I go left or right? I mean, we could find that out by just querying the percentage of times that there are 2 small keys in the Hope Room, and then compare it to how many times the big key are in the 4 chests on the right. So at the compass room, whatever fucking room that is. So it's an easy query, but when I parse this data out, I did it for counts. I didn't do it for locations, specific locations, and I didn't do it on a per seed basis. So it's difficult to... I would have to redo all of it, which doesn't take much. It's not like it's difficult to do. The parser took like 30 minutes to write. The parser's stupid easy. There's just a lot of time that it takes to actually run the seeds, because I ran 50,000, which is too many. 10,000 would suffice. So, but I want to do that again, and then so that we can actually do some hard data analysis on this, because, and it's not just for us. I mean, you know, we're finding things in there that, honestly, the randomizer logic is pretty fucking good, but it's not perfect. We determined it wasn't perfect when we found the Skullwoods issue. Which I think they blew off, by the way. We reported it, and I think they just blew it off, saying it's a non-issue. Whatever. They're rewriting the logic anyway, apparently, so it'll fix itself, hopefully. I'm not surprised they blew it off, but... I gave them all the data, gave them my analysis on it. If they choose not to believe it, they choose not to believe it. Considering that Vitor apparently admitted it, I just not gonna... There's that fucking mirror. Alright. I'm both happy and sad about that. Wow, we have so much shit that's open right now. Do I do Fat Fairy? And we're definitely checking Green Pendant. Green Pendant's not... This is not up for debate. Definitely checking Green Pendant, but I think I'm just gonna go... I think I'm just gonna go T-Rock. Ice Rod and Turtle Rock is not just a meme. You know, it's got a reason. It's because it's there a lot. Damn, we did waste time there. And we did find... The one thing we did wrong is we wasted time in, down. Oh well. We're gonna go up the long way on this one so that we can also get an Ether Medallion check in. That fucked up. Yeah. There it goes. So, Fat Fairy... Effectively what I've done is I've split the remaining locations into kind of like 3 sections. I could also swing into Hera like stupid fast and just check the first chest, the first 2. Oh, I did hope I didn't pick that up. Okay, good. Like this would be a super easy check because I only need to do 2 checks, and they're right next. I mean, they're in the front, so. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that, too. I think I'm going to stop in Hera really, really fast, because we're standing outside of it. And I'm just going to check. If this first one is not a key, then I just leave. Yeah, so we know that it's the big key or the small key in the second chest, and we're sure as fuck not going to do the basement. So, it could be anywhere. I told you guys. Where were we when we said we're gonna get Ice Rod fucked? 5-6 minutes into this, something like that. I think it was when we found the hookshot in the back of. We found hookshot in the back of the sewers. I think at that moment I said we're gonna get Ice Rod fucked. That was over an hour ago. That was over an hour ago. Look where we're at. Ice Rod fucked. So, we got 5 up here that it can be in. Not 6, just 5, because obviously it can't be in the boss. 2 at Hera, which I'm not really concerned about Hera. There's 4 in the central part of Hyrule. That's Fat Fairy, Pyramid, and I'm including Catfish in that because it's kind of up there. We got the Smithy route, which is 6, because we also have the we have K45 and Bombos we can check. Oh, I'm sorry, only 5. We have no way of doing Batman. What else? And then we have Swamp. I guess it's just Swamp Palace. So, and then there's Graveyard Ledge, and Graveyard Ledge is kind of an ass. It's kind of way out there. I guess if we did Graveyard Ledge, we would do it at the same time that we did... we'd do that with Catfish. I think that would make sense. But now that we have that mirror, everything is open, including Pedestal. Refill. Let me get a magic refill here. If this comes up a dud, do we attempt to save our portal and go to Hera? Yeah. Yeah, I think we do. Yeah, if this does come up a dud, we'll do the safety and we'll save our portal. We'll take the safety door out. Oh, I'm gonna... Oh, no, never mind. It's 1, down to 4. Sorry, down to 3. No, 4. We have Mimic Cave. Or, yeah, Mimic Cave. Alright, come on. It's not just a meme. The problem with a race like this is it's whoever guesses first. Whoever guesses correct first just wins straight up, because the first 6 dungeons were about as simple as you can get. There's not a lot of mystery involved in this one. Really? I'm gonna use Fire Rod now. That's a weird... That was a weird particle effect right there. Shit. Alright. Hi. What you doing, Bubby? Be going to bed in about a half an hour. I gotta finish... Jesus Christ. Gotta finish this, I'm gonna shower. Then we can go to bed. You gonna go nap now? No one's been in there. It's your bed. No one's been in there. This is her bed. Troy usually down here too. He was... I think he's just upstairs. He's upstairs with Jasper, I think. We'll do the easy. We'll just check this, because... Again, it saves time if it is here, I guess, but the chances of it here are obviously not great. Well... How did that one's been getting out lately. I don't know what it is. I'm doing something with my pattern and it's letting that one run loose. Shit. I was gonna prove a point there with having ice right there. It's like, told you! I told you so! I told you I'd shoot, but you didn't believe me! Why didn't you believe me? She does look cozy in that bed, doesn't she? She's way too small for that bed. We have 3 of these beds across the house. I got 1 down here, 1 in the living room, and then we have 1 in my office. And it's 2. She's the only one that really uses them. The one in my office never gets used. So I am going to use the safety stop here. because there's a good chance we're not finishing here. Because we're down to 2 checks. So we know map and compass are on here, and then 1 and 2 items. One item. 0 items. Shit. And now the guessing game begins. Who guessed right? Damn it. So, we'll keep our portal. We'll head up and do, we'll do all of Hera. And then if it's not here, boy. I am not sure where to go after this. I think I'm gonna do Fat Fairy Pyramid check and that and the like. So please be the big key so I don't have to fucking do with the bullshit. Ass. I am definitely gonna get the big key out of the basement. 100% you gotta get this here. There's no point in doing this if you plan on skipping an item. Like, why even bother? Because you know there's 1 item on the boss. It gives me a second to check what the email I got was. Another fucking Comcast email. Yeah, we're here for you. They raised my cable bill $60 fucking this month. But we're here for you. I never did find out why they raised my cable bill. It was listed on there as a promotional ending. I don't buy it. I'm gonna grab this magic again just in case we do get out of here. I want to be at full magic for Trinex. Oh wait, we're gonna be at full magic anyway. What the fuck? Of course, there's a fucking magic pot there. Do I do ped check first? You know what? I'm gonna check the ped first. We'll finish here, and then I'm gonna go check ped, because then we'll know exactly where to go. Fuck. You know, Harry Potter's just saved a little bit of time there. It'd be great if it was here. Sure save us a lot of fucking time. And I have to pick up the pendant because, again, I don't know if the pedestal is still technically in play, so I have to check it. Shit. Fuck. Dude, there's 3, 5 over here. Swamp is 6, plus 1, 7. That's 4. Oops. I'm gonna check the ped first. Let's just get the ped check over, get it done. Not have to worry about this, just fucking end it. I don't want to do the smithy route first, though. That's the one thing I don't want to do is the smithy. I definitely want to do the smithy second. Because we don't have a way to do Batman. So that gives us... That basically says we need to do Fat Fairy, Pyramid, Catfish. Shit. Just wasted a bunch of time there. Yeah, we'll do Fat Fairy. Told you guys we were going to get Ice Rod fucked. Told you. There was no doubt in my brain that we were going to get Ice Rod fucked. This seed was way too generous. Way too generous. No seed in V31 is this generous. And I'm going to be really upset if it's actually sitting on Pyramid, because that is a check I almost always make. And I almost always make it when I go to Pod. And for whatever reason, I decided not to do it this time. That would be a really fun... Because we would be on Ganon right now. Like, we would be killing a pig. We'd be enjoying his bacon. The bacon would be delicious. You know what I haven't done in a while is a bomb dupe. I haven't even tried. It's not that difficult to do. Just haven't even tried. I was kidding. Okay, good. I was like, if it's right there, I just... Wow, that would have been bad. Alright, I guess we do Smithy into Swamp, and then we finish Catfish and Graveyard Ledge. I could do Graveyard Ledge. I could go Graveyard Ledge to Catfish first, but it seems... That seems just illogical. Because this is going to lead us also to Swamp Palace. That just seems illogical. Why am I doing this? Because I never check hammer pegs. I didn't do any of this because I was gung-ho for dungeons, and obviously they didn't pan out, did they? And we got to take the long route here because we haven't done K45 or Bombos Tablet yet. We're going to do both of those. And then we'll go into Swamp, and we'll just clear around. I mean, this is effectively going to be an all-dungeon seed. Unless we find it right there. God, it's been available since so fucking long. This stream, really enjoying the stream, the King. Very cool. No, welcome. Have fun. Enjoy. We, well, we're back to basically just doing this now. Okay, come on. We play basically two different randos. We do this and we do Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise. But we just finished, you know, we basically just finished up doing Free Enterprise. I don't think we're going to be doing any more Free Enterprise for the next few months. And then, you know, we just did our last marathon here 2 weeks ago. It was a week, or it would be not this past weekend, but the weekend before. That was our 7th 24-hour marathon. That was a little bit differently. We did a few weird things, but we played a lot of other games during that one just for giggles. It was fun though. It was a lot of fun. I won't be doing another one of those anytime soon, that's for sure. But, you know, I generally will get on, I don't know, 5 times a week, something like that. I definitely take nights off. I was gonna actually take tonight off, but then Blaine joined, and I was like, you know what? If he's doing it, I'm doing it. So. So here I am. Yeah, now Andy's actually been really good for ladder. He just because of obviously his reach with the community, he definitely helped grow the ladder community as a whole. We probably picked up. So I think right now we have about 300 and some people in the Discord, and we probably picked up 60 of those. I'm gonna say 60 from Andy streams, so he's been a huge help. It's awesome the way that he's been spreading the word. So yeah, it's had a huge effect on the way things are going right now, which is fantastic. Again, we've been. And I gotta stress this. This is not, and was never designed to be a replacement for SRL races. You know, this is completely separate. It has nothing to do with it in any way, shape, or form. It's just a different platform. That being said, I've seen SRL races, the population on those and the people that are joining just fucking plummet. It's because it's a joke. There's no competitiveness in an SRL race anymore because you're not playing for anything. You know, you win. Yeah, you won. Congratulations, you won. You didn't win anything. The ranking system is a fucking joke. And I think that's the big draw, is that the ranking system right now for SRL is just, it's atrocious. And if you want to prove that, if you want proof, go take a look and see who's #1 on the SRL list right now for Zelda races, and then look at his history. And that's all I have to say. If you want an idea of how much of a joke SRL races are, you know, the competition for just racing is great because you can still get a bunch of people in these races, but if you want it competitively for a ranking, it doesn't exist. Oh, thank you. That was the whole reason of doing this in the first place. Is to put a competitive spin on something where it just doesn't exist. I mean, that being said, because I'm on the racing council for another couple months at least, and we have P-Train reached out to the SRL guys about potentially doing something to update the SRL rankings, which I'm totally for. That was the whole reason that I joined the council in the first place, is because I wanted to, you know, try to find a possible solution for that. And I'm more than willing to help with this. I want to get that done. But SRL's not changing shit. They're not going to change shit on their site. They said they're not changing it. It's not going to happen. But if they wanted to do something externally, then yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, it is a competitive platform, and I did my best to try to keep, you know, the pairings are starting to come together now because we're getting rankings out there. So I know the pairings algorithm is working exactly the way I want it to. I love the pairing system right now. So all that's set up perfectly. And yeah, it is the difference between this and any other race that you're in is if you're racing against, how many was that again? 34 people in this race? You only need to beat one of them. You don't know which one it is, but you only need to beat one of them. So even if there's 20 people done, you're still in it. You don't know if you're out yet, so... And that's the huge thing. So when I brought this concept up way back in its infancy to a bunch of people, and one of the first things that was brought up was, because originally my thought was to do it as, oh shit, I'm out of magic. That hits it. Oh shit. No. Oh god. Oh there. Okay. Oh, that actually hit, but I don't want to burn my goo. That was a huge mistake. I fired one extra one, so but yeah, the thought process of doing 1v1s came up. And I was like, yeah, I think 1v1s will work just great. And I went ahead and did it. And originally the thought was parents are going to come out, you're going to see who you're against, you're going to get your own private room. And it's just the two of you in the channel, and you're doing your thing, and whatever, and when you're done, and we close the channel and all that jazz. And then I was thinking about it, and I was like, well, yeah, but what if you didn't know who you were playing against? And that's really the key, because what you see, especially now with one-on-ones, is that when person A is finished, you get forfeits from person B more times than not. And I mean, that doesn't, there's nothing competitive about that. I mean, there is, but it kind of kills that drive. It's like, oh, I'm 6 minutes out, I'm not done. You know, in this case, it's still, ooh, I could still possibly win this. And yeah, so you just keep going. So yeah, and that too, Looney, is like when you're playing against 40 people in like a weekly, you know somebody's gonna clown around it, and someone's gonna do something that's stupid, and it's gonna pay off, and they're gonna win by 15 minutes. So, you know, that's just the nature of the beast. So a lot of times when people play, and I do this too, when I play a weekly, which I haven't played a weekly in a while, but when I would play a weekly, I would do stupid plays, like horrible gambles. It's like, why would I do this? Because it's a weekly, and you're not going to win shit unless you do. So that was weird. I didn't turn. And this just eliminates all of that. There was, you know, there was talk, and it's something I'm going to look into once Season 1 gets fired off. You know, there's talk about, I want to know when my opponent finishes, so that if I'm 20 minutes out, I can stop. I get it. I'm not a fan of it, but I get it. And if enough people want it, I can make it a feature, an opt-in feature. I get it. I just don't agree with it personally, but I don't have to agree with everything. You know, stuff like that. Oh shit, that's gonna miss, yeah. Oh! Fuck off. Oh my god, oh my god. This is why I use Fire Rod in here most of the time. That was a horrible room. That's why you use Fire Rod in there. You know, ever since we put bombs on the tracker, I find myself, every time I'm going to go to menu, and I mean every time, I look up to look at my item thing to find out how many it is. Even on something stupid like going from bow to Fire Rod, which I know is just down, I still look to the tracker just to see it. It's become a crutch. Yeah, I get both sides of it, and as long as it's an opt-in feature where you can opt into it, then I don't mind doing it. It's not going to be difficult to code. It'll actually be really easy to code, to tell you the truth. And then I just need to build a system so that you can opt in very easily, similar to the way we do with the roles currently. I'm not gonna make that. I'm definitely not gonna make it now. We gotta wait anyway, so I'm gonna pick up the magic. So, and I've been wanting to do more customizable stuff anyway, so that you can, you know, again, like an opt-in thing. It'd be really, it's not difficult to do, and, you know, I kind of wanted to build the bot out a little bit for that, but I just needed the right reason to do it. We don't have powder. It's interesting. We never found powder. Found just about everything else, but... Never found powder, never found mushroom. Get out of there. Oh, I saw that. I saw that. He was trying to... ride the snake. Powder me. Sank heart would have been amazing there. Well, there have been a few people finished, so, and this is I mean, we probably lost because of that, but we also didn't do, like, Swamp, so we probably saved a little bit of time there, but we did do Hera, and we did Fat Fairy, and it's not like the smithy is a difficult thing to do, but it's just, you don't want to do it without the mirror. It's because we checked a lot of shit. Butter came naturally, we just ran into it. So we had silvers in Kakariko. Because there was a bow in Escape, and the other one was at Kakariko. Or was that, no, it was at the drop. It was at the Thief drop. Yeah, I mean, again, we said this from the beginning. I got a It's very cool, dude. Very cool. Hey, the schedule's out there. If you want to sign up for one in 2 weeks, the schedule's out there. When I put the new schedule up there, every single race is going to be on that schedule. You can plan as far in advance as you want. Oh, he's facing down. I'm going to take a couple hits. But I'm fine with this, because we have goo. Careful there, though. Yeah, so he's facing down because we didn't do... we didn't do the normal spin there, and we were too far to the left. Doesn't happen very often. But yeah. Ooh, shit. Careful, 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 careful. Wow. Oh, damn. Oh, I almost had a perfect setup for one of the quickest Ganon kills I've ever seen. Missed it by just a frame. Right. Give me a second, Looney. I'll help you with that. And do we find out how bad we lost? And hey, no, we actually won. Beat Pretty. We actually won. So it took him longer than it did us. Let's play the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Looney, if you go to race sign up, the next 4 races are always in race sign up. So when Eddie, when this one finishes, 30 minutes after this race finishes, everything gets cleared out, and then it'll update with the next 4 races. But if you want to see the entire schedule, look at the header and go to the website. And I know the website still looks like ass. I am working on it. I put some time into it today. It's just going to take me another week or 2. And then just click on the schedule there, and you can just filter through the days. so let's see how people did on this one. There's a lot of people done. So P-Train finished first. Relkin won his. Shireen won his.
Look at my nipples. Look at them!
Thanks for the follow, much appreciated. Blaine won his. Who else? Apathy won. Matt won. That was mine. Cool. You know, Shiver, I let that expire. I let that one lapse. I did. Because I just couldn't get it. I couldn't figure it out. You know, I put a bunch of different ideas into it, but I couldn't make it funny. It was funny, but it was like haha funny. It wasn't like belly laugh funny. And at that point I was just like, I don't care. So I just had to let it go. It was a fun joke while it lasted. And it cost me $12. It was a $12 joke. Yeah, people are coming in fast and furiously now. Who did I play again? It was Purdy, right? Purdy. Let's see where he's at. He's climbing GT, it looks like, by the preview. Where is he? Yeah, he's climbing GT, so he's a few minutes behind. What did I miss while I was gone? Oh, nothing. Is it against the rules for your chat to tell you where the boots are in Ambrosia? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's not good. You don't do that. That's bad chat. Bad chat. I told him to use his own judgment on that one because if this was an official race, then yes. You take the hit and you forfeit because it's bad juju. But these races are not. I'm gonna wipe the results here in 3 weeks. So is there a way to use the different zooms on the control part of the map part of the tracker? Is there a way to use different zooms? What exactly do you mean there? I don't follow exactly what you mean. I mean, you should. Why wouldn't you be able to use it? Are you talking about breaking up the display part so you can like part of the tracker here and part of the tracker here and just fuck with them separately? Because you can do that. You can just do two separate, just two different displays or screen captures, whatever it is. If I use the control mouse wheel to change the zoom. Oh, no. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we know that it's actually in the known issue list because we use. So this is. I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna be funny when I say this. We use legacy code for this. This is code that we inherited from Cross Product. It uses exacts for the placement of the items and such. So if you zoom, it fucks things up. and it's going to push things in a weird load. It's in the known issue list, and I'm not gonna fix it. I know what it'll take to fix it, and it's going to take too much work. It is going to take a lot of work. So, yeah, but it's the scaling. It will not. You'll run into issues with scaling eventually. Gotcha. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I haven't done anything with scaling, and I have really no intention to. It's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass. And I don't think... It's not a feature that it gets used enough that I feel like it's a priority. I've got like 6 things on the list I need to do, and I haven't touched any of them. I still haven't even put logic in for inverted key sanity, or for inverted entrance. I still haven't even done that. I also don't have the entrance logic in for the, Shiver with a point, raising your lead. Wow, you're up by 3 over Catobat. But yeah, I've got so much shit to do, and this ladder is taking up all of my time. Like, I did put a tracker update out yesterday, because I had, like, 20 minutes, and I had a list of stuff I needed to do, so... So, yeah. Shiver. Yeah, I don't have any interest of playing Free Enterprise right now, so... So anyway, that's all I got for tonight, guys. I'm going to shower and go to bed, and yeah, that's that. So again, tomorrow we'll be on at 7 o'clock Central. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I might not even stream it. It's possible I don't stream this. We might just host Gloin. That would actually that makes more sense. I think we're just gonna host Gloin and not stream it on our side. So there's gonna be a restream anyway. So. And then we're going to our race is on Thursday. So we'll be back on then if nothing else. So, all right, guys, take it easy. Have a good one. And we'll catch you guys later.